So because I was trying to find it, I typed in faded roses. I did Anna Griffin faded roses, and it took me right to my second kit. I don't know if you want to show it, Kevin. You just type in Anna Griffin faded roses. It's a choice of 3 different kits. I just wanted to show you the one I picked up because that was fast as all get out. Geez, you're a quick typer. Okay, here it is, guys. This is it. This is the other kit I bought last night. There's actually 2 other choices. Can you just zoom in on it too? Just go to the kit itself if you don't mind and just zoom in. The color palette is stunning. It's grays and ivories and this beautiful tan color. It's exquisite, and I had to have it. I am an Anna fan, and I thought that kit was great. So if you want to pick that kit up, you can. All right, this next kit, this is going to totally sell out, you guys, and I'll tell you why. Because number one, I had to do a double check on the price. I cannot get over how inexpensive this kit is. It's under 20 bucks, but watch this. I'm gonna open the card, and of course you can do all your Anna yum yums on the top, but here's what happens. It actually pops out. It's like it's a double wave at you, but you have to know how to do it, and she's created the dies. So you can do this any way you want, with any design you want. You just have to have the dies to be able to do it, and that is the heart and soul of this kit. All right, Anna, how clever is this? I just am going gaga over it.
Right. Well, you know, my background is architecture, right? I studied graphic design ultimately, but the way that things move and the way that we build things, especially with paper, is definitely my wheelhouse. So we have a gorgeous little simple, yummy, like you said, die set where this is the swing out mechanism. These are the 2 little launch pads for your embellishments. And yes, what happens is that when the card is opened, I'm going to do it sort of slowly so that you can see, the swing out part is going to present embellishments that are hidden behind a panel that you have made. And so I'm going to do it this way so that you can see. It's like a motor mechanism, right? Just created by folding cardstock correctly.
Wow.
And it's a surprise, right? It's definitely something that we have taught people how to build from scratch in our finishing school curriculum. But what is so nice about this is that we went back and, you know, just made something to make this far simpler. So here's one that's not decorated so that you can see the propeller mechanism, and you can see how easily that's going to work. It's like fins if you were, you know, swimming. This is also like that. But we do give you a technical instruction for inside the dies where you're going to be folding that little arm, and you're placing the adhesive in strategic places so that nothing gets stuck and that nothing gets in the way of the pieces swinging out. So let me show you how simple that can be, right? We're taking a piece of cardstock, and these are the 2 little launch pads, and this is the part that's going to get folded. It is so easy to work with. And, you know, one of the things that's, I think, the hardest part about this is understanding where to put the adhesive. But once this comes off of your magnetic mat, right, you've got your 2 pieces, and there's a finishing school class on this, so don't worry if you're someone watching going, what did she just do? You see that X that's in the center and all the bevel scoring, all of this gets folded, and this is what's going to go inside the card. And I'm just going to show you where we have the adhesive placement, right? So on each of the edges, all right, so we're going to fold this all in and create an arrow, all right? And then that little arrow, this is going to go inside the card, okay? And this one is, we're going to fold it over. All right, so this is what happens. We are folding it in, and then I'm going to fold this down, take this off. I bet you can't see that. Sorry, I went way out of the graphics.
You were totally reading my mind.
I'm sorry. I was so excited about what I was doing. I even made this knot so straight. So let me just get that straight, because it's not going to work if we don't get it straight. On the inside of the card, right, that little arrow, right, and then we fold the card so that it connects the other side. All right. Now, this is where all the adhesive goes, right? So we want to create a little thing that's going to cover up our embellishments. And so this is why I never do adhesive when you're watching me. I like to do this behind the scenes because it's just so complicated looking. All right, so we have adhesive on this triangle, right? This little thing is going to sit right there along that edge. And we're going to do that top and bottom. I know, I'm sorry, it's way too long.
No, it's the cute. Okay. This is the most clever thing in the world. Because I think, wouldn't it be funny to do smiley faces that pop out or emojis that pop out of a card or surprise or whatever? Like my brain is going crazy with all the things you could create with this. It's actually quite simple when you think about it.
It really is, and the hard part is really getting. Let me get my little piece. Oh, it's gone. Okay. The hard part is right here. Right, is where we put that little pad, the launch pad for the embellishment. There it is. Let me just show it to you up close. There, it aligns right there on the center, and they do overhang just a little bit. So that was the part I just got a little wrong. So that it waves. You want a nice strong adhesive. It's not going to fold up underneath, and you're just going to decorate, right? You're going to decorate both of those little squares in a way that, you know, there's the surprise. Maybe you want teapots to pop out of your card.
Oh my gosh, anything. Puppies. Can you imagine just anything and have this really cool surprise? You have to get this. If you're at home, how do you look at this and go, no, nobody would like that card. No, everybody's going to go crazy over it. All right, Anna, I got to do an update, sweetie. 729 now sold. It's under $20. Steal of a deal if you ask me. So much fun. We have less than 900 left. I have hundreds of you who are now on the line. If you can, my best advice is please go to hsn.com or use your phone, use the scan code with your camera. It'll take you right to this item. Do not miss out. Envision, I love Anna's style, but then I see it as, imagine if it's two reindeer, or it's Santa's heads popping out, or it's Mr. and Mrs. Claus's heads popping out, or it's emojis, or smileys, or hearts for I love you, or Valentine's Day, or it's endless the fun things you could have popping out of your card. And here's what I love the most, Anna, it still fits in a standard envelope, which is pretty crazy.
It does, and it's actually not as thick as it looks, right? Most of the cards that we make with all those layers and things, this on the inside does fold pretty flat, which is really nice. And you just want to be careful, you know, when you're decorating those little, the little waving hands, you just want to make sure that all the embellishments don't interact, right? So you see how we've got flowers and leaves. They're clearing each other inside the card. So that's the fun of it.
Look at the cakes.
It's really
how fun is the cake? Or can you imagine putting somebody's birthday number on it? So happy 50th 50, happy 12th 12. Okay, I am just sitting here and my brain's just on fire. It's like more so than it normally is. All right, this is on its way to selling out. Please don't miss out. I'm glad you waited for it and watched the show tonight.